cool if I actually went like, made it like that on both sides. So, but it's all creativity. That's all you gotta do. It's all it takes. Creativity is key. And you guys can do that for whatever corners you want. But actually, add this to a new group. Call it corners. See how much time I'm going on, guys. Okay, guys, this will have to be 2 parts, by the way. But they all move as one now. But nope. Let's go up to here. I'm gonna try to change the color. To here. Make it more like, maybe like it. That looks nice. And then, guys, you can add your text and stuff, and I'll show you guys how to do that now. Sorry, guys, I didn't really put this tutorial together before I thought of making it, but yeah, I just added a satin on that, by the way, on the bottom one. Add a satin overlay. You guys, just sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do next, but then I'm gonna open up Cinema 4D. Yeah, it looks alright. I think Sherbert Melon, he's definitely really good. But let's just keep doing this. And I'm using fences, by the way, guys. These look pretty great. You can double click and it goes away. Okay. Now I'll probably pause this once I start rendering, but I was gonna do this one maybe for an anime channel that a guy wanted me to do it for. So let's just start it. Yeah, let's just aim it towards that anime, and I'll give you guys a channel after I'm done. Maybe in the description, but not right now. Who needs the CZEC language pack? I said I live in. When I got this, I said I lived in America. I'm English. But let's see. I think his name was The Anime Hub. That. I think that's what it was. Well, that's the channel on YouTube. Let's pick a font, and I just went to freehand, and then sorry, it's pinwheeling right now thinking about it. But I went to font, and then down here somewhere is a text, and I just clicked it, edited it. There we go. Arrowwing's a nice bold font. I have a 350 font pack. If you guys want it, just ask me. This is a pretty cool font, backslash. Nah, it's not their channel style. What about that? Nah. Hippie. Balls to the wall. Maybe. Well, anyways, to make this bold, you're gonna go to this box, go to extrude NURBS, drag this where the arrow points down into it. Excuse me, what just happened? There, okay, balls to the wall does not work as a font on that. Did not know that. Should. What about this? Nah. The Blood Shack. This is a pretty cool font. Okay, why isn't this working on extrude NURBS? Not really sure it's worked every other time, but okay, we'll find a font that actually works then. Oh, how about Transformers font? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we'll keep it there. Keep keep it like this, and change the width, go over to object and the third one over, and you can just up that like close to 100. It's pretty cool. And this is how to make a multicolored. I'll probably just do a separate tutorial on this, but later on go into detail. But click on this, Control C, Control V, and it's, you know, on Mac, Control or Command C, Command V, but then it's gonna look the same. We'll click on the top one, drag the width back down to somewhere around half. Cap to fillet cap, you can make that as big or small as you want. I think it looks good at 5. And then we're gonna slide over here, go to the blue arrow, and drag it up right behind it. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna teach you guys this. So go to object and make this longer than the original one, like that. So you see a bold like this around it. And you're going to make 2 separate colors, make them go together with the actual YouTube background. So for this, let's make a nice dark royal, well, not royal red, reflection, make it same, something like that, strength down, make it something like that. Let's drag it to that one. The back one, by the way, that's what I did. Color, or let's make like a silver or a darkish gray. Oops. Silver. You know what? We can make that a little lighter, I think. Reflection, make the reflection a little darker. That. And actually, I wanna. Nah, it's okay. And drag this to the bottom one. And when we go to render this, that looks pretty good compared to what we have here. That'll go alright, but I'm going to make that a little darker. And you don't got to edit it up here. You can just double click down here on the material. Make it a little bit darker. There. And I'll go over render settings in my next tutorial. But this bee is really bugging me, but you know, it'll be alright for here. And then I'm gonna pause it while I do my really long render settings, and so you guys will get the best. I'll do the render setting tutorial next, but I'm gonna pause it because the render will take a little longer, so be right back after it's done. Okay guys, I'm back and I have now finished it. This is the finished product, but oops, I had alpha channel on, by the way. Yep. Let me go ahead and save that. Yes, and as I make a new folder for this, as I do everyone. What am I doing? No. Do the anime hub. There we go. Go in there and make the whoops, I said club, but I meant hub. And the anime hub. Let's go here. X. Click off that. Go to designing. Go to YouTube backgrounds, and here we go. The anime hub. There we go. Control V. Let's put all those in there. And that's what it turned out with. It turned out very nice. And with my render settings, you have to have a global illumination, which looks great. And that's what it'll turn out like. I'll put a video with those on next. Okay, well now, go ahead back to our Photoshop. You know, just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Make sure you save during the process. That's very important. And go to the anime hub and layout 1. Okay, because you can always make more. File, place, and we're gonna place the words. Let's go ahead and place those, and drag this down or up to the top. Close that, and these look good. You know what? Let's go ahead and name these. Nah. Okay, Control T, Shift, and let's make this a little smaller. Keep holding Shift and drag it this way. I think it looks pretty nice, actually. Yeah, the B is a little weird, but that's just the B. You can understand it. Looks alright. And we can Control J, Control T, just flip that right around, exactly like that. And we can just drag this straight over here. There, and just to check, you can always go to Window or View and click Ruler. Ruler is very helpful, and just grab on the ruler, and it works for the vertical too, and you're just going to grab there. So let's make this one come up a little bit. Here we go, and to move it back, and that won't affect the image, by the way. That's there. You can drag it back out, and if you're doing something horizontal or vertical, it works that way too. Then just make sure those arrows there, and there you go. Flares, I'm not great with flares. They're simple to do, but I'm not great at like making a match, so I guess I could try one for you guys at least. So let's go up to my graphics pack. This one's just a bunch of graphics pack from so many different people. It's great though. Flare-tastic. There you go, and let's pick a nice red one. This seems to fit. Just gonna do that erase trick again and erase everything. Actually, let's make this a little smaller so everything will fit on the page. Now let's erase pretty much everything except for the actual flare. And you want to make sure you erase something and go. Now if we go to stroke, you can notice where we missed. Not that it's a huge deal or anything, but it'll help. Stroke. Okay, much better. Control T, Shift. Let's bring that over here. And make sure this is below the words. Make it look better. Zoom in.